Welcome to another episode of Sip&Ponder with SirguyIsHere. And with me on the show today, I have Barrister Obianuju. Barrister Obianuju has been practicing law for over a decade. She graduated from Nnamdi Azikiwe University, and she's here with me on Sip&Ponder. Barrister Obianuju, how do you feel about being here today?
Well, I feel a little nervous, but then, hey, nobody is here. So,
I think I am a bit nervous too. If you see, I'm sweating. I'm a bit nervous too, but then again, I am also super excited. I have said this like countless times. I admire your communication skills greatly. I didn't know that barristers were this good with.
Hey, I think there are people who are good with the gift of the gab. I mean, for you to be in this profession, you must have to have it. If you must break even in this profession, you must have a habit. So it's not something, well, you perfect in it, you master it, but it has to be there. Then you now work on it. Yeah.
Okay, let's hit the ground running immediately. Let's talk about social construct. I think that's the right place to start. Generally we all have views. These views were placed on us by society. Let's just have your opening view on social construct. What do you think about social construct generally?
Okay. Social construct is an idea or kind of a perception by the society. It is a shared perception agreed by society and adopted by society. It is accepted because the society accepts it to be so. Social construct is perception, is an idea that evolves. It's not static. As the society evolves or the community evolves, it also evolves. For example, before now, our medium of exchange, legal tender, used to be trade by barter. So that was what was accepted as its way then. But with time, things began to change in civilization and all of that. It began to change. We had the era of a coin, the 25 kobo, the 1 kobo, and all of that.
I didn't witness much of that.
Exactly. I witnessed 25 kobo, 1 naira, 50 kobo, So with time, that one too evolved. We evolved, and then we have the notes. Even the notes too. We used to have 5 naira notes, 1 naira notes, 10 naira notes, 20 naira. But it seems it has only evolved. We moved from there to where we are today. So it's something that do evolve with time. So it's not static. Just like the law of gravity now, if you throw this up down, it comes down, it's static, it's known. It's been there from time immemorial. So unlike that, it's social construct is something that is generally accepted. Yes, at the society wherein it exists.
Let's look at the real issues, because now when you speak of social constructs, when you say that something is a social construct, people tend to get annoyed. You hear people mention that these values and that values, that they are going into extinction, and this is why some of the things we find to be ill are happening in our society. So what are some of these values that, the social constructs have presented before us that you feel these are good and this should go?
Okay. Just like our background knowledge about what social construct is something that is accepted generally by the society. For example, in America, abortion is not illegal. It's something you can do if you want to. They don't see you as, you're doing something so bad. It's acceptable. Just like gay. In gay marriages, it's acceptable over there. But down here, it's like a taboo. So the society, or we haven't come to that point where we accept those things as our social construct, right? Like Marriages too. What makes marriages differs. Marriages in the Western world, the way they view marriage is not the same way we view marriage here.
Yeah.
Society also determine how a valid marriage should be. For us here, bride price is everything. Once the bride price is paid, the presence of witnesses, there's valid marriage. Over there, they don't pay bride price. So also society also determine what is and what is not. So coming down to our society, what society has brought that, I wouldn't say socialization or civilization, sorry, is a factor that is eroding what should be our values. Civilization came with its goods. Its good.
Sorry to interrupt. You just mentioned something I would like you to hit on. You mentioned what should be our values. So while you're buttressing your point, I would like you to speak more on that.
What should be our value? Putting religion aside, right? The value begins from the family. That is the smallest unit of the society, the family. That is where it begins, right? We all know that taking what is not yours is wrong, is a value that should be retained. Back then when you come back from school with things that doesn't belong to you, your parents often ask questions, how did you get this? It is a value. Then we used to have hard work as a value. Before you begin to give your parents, buy them things, they will know that you're actually working. Before they accept anything from you.
It doesn't happen now.
It doesn't happen now. Once you begin, my son has made it. In fact, I have this cousin who is into Yahoo. The parents knows, but they are proud that no solo give you meaning that he's already meeting up with what his peers are doing. So in such instance, you see that the value system is being watered down by the so-called civilization. Some of the things that used to be an issue in the past, now people now gloss over it. They create name for it and make it look. They say, he embezzled public fund, embezzlement. It's not so nice. He's a thief. He stole. So we should learn to call a spade a spade. So we've given names to all these, things, and we make excuses for ineptitude, for bad behavior, all in the name of civilization. So these core values, hard work, honesty. It seems like it no longer pays these days. For you to make it in life, you need to cut corners, tell a lot of lies and all of that. But that shouldn't be. The truth remains till eternity. Hard work in the legitimate way is. It might not seem like so initially, but when you persist, consistency, with time you break even. Certainly. So that is it.
My generation, I would like to associate my generation to the social media generation. We seem to be existing in this delusion that there is no culture existing now. Whereas we don't have a proper understanding of culture, that culture is simply just
Way
what
of life.
the way of life. When you get into the social media space now, you would hear about rape left, right, center. Rape is actually something very sensitive. You hear about real rape cases, you also hear about false rape cases. So I would like you to first speak on rape, at least define it to us what the law says rape is.
Well, okay. For rape to have happened or to have taken place, it's actually the penetration of the penis into the vagina. When that is established, rape has happened. Beside rape, there are all that child molestation and all of that, that are ancillary to rape, but they are not rape. So when the case or the charge for rape fails, for child molestation might succeed because there must be kind of
Other sexual offenses.
other sexual offenses, because for you to convict of rape, because rape the sentence is so high that it must have to be established. it is a social vice. It is a crime that's punishable with death sentence or life imprisonment. Is that bad? Yes. So it is that serious, and it's important we begin to let youth know. In as much as they take, I mean, it stems from they take all manner of things these days. They take loud, crack, name it. When they high on those things, high them. It rubs off on their morality.